Hey, what's up guys, welcome back, and to get regular updates just make sure to subscribe. The original Galaxy Fold is one of a kind device. You really need to experience it in hand to feel the engineering which went into making of the smartphone, especially the hinge. And today we have some updates on what the second generation Galaxy Fold could look like and what type of upgrades can we expect from the Galaxy Fold 2. Starting off with the design of the smartphone. So for most part, the actual design is the same. The actual hinge will be mostly unchanged, but the outer display is now much more bigger because Samsung has removed those big bezels which were present on the original Galaxy Fold. Instead, now we have a hole punch on the top for one single camera. The display size has increased from 4.6 inches to around 6.2 inches. The inside display of the original Galaxy Fold also had a big notch which will now be replaced with a hole punch camera. Now it's one single hole punch camera, whereas on the original we had triple shooters. Samsung was even planning to go under display camera, but because it's such a new technology, Samsung decided to not use it on the Galaxy Fold. Maybe it was even tougher to implement on a foldable screen than a normal one. That's why you will see the in-display camera on the Galaxy Note 20 and not on the Galaxy Fold 2. The inner display will have a refresh rate of 120Hz and a size of around 7.3 inches. However, the outer display is still going to be limited to 60Hz, but I think that is okay. The outer display is not meant to be used all the time. Also, one of the biggest changes you are gonna notice is the hole on the bottom. Not for the headphone jack, but for the S Pen. Yes, this is correct. The Galaxy Fold 2 is going to have the S Pen and all the features are going to come from the Galaxy Note 20's S Pen. I think this is a very meaningful inclusion as you can now do some creative work with the pen on the big display of the Fold. Plus the S Pen makes the Galaxy Fold even more appealing to the consumers. It's like Apple Pencil of the iPad, but better. Also, the inclusion of the S Pen brings a bit of a new problem: scratching. The S Pen will easily be able to scratch the soft plastic displays which are present on these type of foldable smartphones. Samsung is again going to use ultra thin glass on this Fold. It may be under the display like it was present on the Z Flip, might even be on the outside this time. But if Samsung does plan on using a plastic cover over the ultra thin glass on the Galaxy Fold 2, they will have to go with a harder plastic in order to not get it scratched by the S Pen. There will be two storage options of 256 and 512GB with a minimum of 12GB RAM. As for the rear cameras, we have the triple AR cameras borrowed from the Galaxy S20 Plus. Yes, they will be taken from the Galaxy S20 Plus and not the Ultra. The selfie camera are going to be 10 megapixel on the inner display and 8 megapixel on the outer one. The battery is going to be somewhere between 4500 mAh to 5000 mAh on the Galaxy Fold. Samsung also wanted to use a 45-watt charger, but facing some overheating issues, they settled for 25-watt charger, which I think is good. It's not slow at all. The wireless charging will be 15 watts and 9 watts of reverse wireless. The most important new features other than the processor are going to be the S Pen, hole punch both inside and outside, and the 120Hz refresh rate. But an even bigger thing about the Galaxy Fold 2 is going to be how much will Samsung ask for it. The original was $1980 and I don't think it will get any cheaper than that. I will be happy if they don't increase it, but we will know more about it going forward. So for that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Interesting question: how much will you be willing to spend on the Galaxy Fold 2? Let me know in the comment section down below. Give me a like if you enjoyed, and guys, thanks for watching.